conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. And what's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all upside down. And don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all upside down. Hanging by a thread, hung up on all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Deviants of Chaos. Last time we had Team A, they came back from...
Team B?
Right. Yeah, Team B was last time, but the last time we had Team A, they came back from a place with a bunch of undead, and they returned home. They haven't seen Freya yet because they wanted to wait. So you guys all wake up and you start eating breakfast, and then you're eaten by your chairs. Everyone dies.
Get dang mimics! It's always the mimics. Alrighty. So,
Moving on.
the horror. Okay. Time for me to go do a bit of shopping. Who wants to come with me?
Yep. Erzil does speak and say, I actually do need to buy a few things myself. And
Yeah, I have at least one errand I need to get to. Now that we're back here.
You see Katai struggle. You see Katai struggling to keep it to lift his bag, and the kid just collapses to the floor, unconscious, and all the bag falls to the floor, and all the gold spills out.
Oh no! I carry him.
You realize that Katai has been and you guys realize that Katai has been carrying all this heavy load of gold the entire time.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Kitai. We really should get you another big full thing.
Anywho.
There's someone else that has an errand to run.
as did actually.
So you guys all head out to do errands.
Yep.
Actually, before that happened, I can't believe I almost forgot that. So, you guys are at the inn.
No, you haven't changed everything yet.
Oh.
Just explain things as you edit things, please.
Okay. So Mayor comes in. He's like, "Thank you for doing that task for us. I would like to introduce you to your reward, if you don't mind."
Ooh.
Odd
Introduce?
Let's see. You guys are probably in here.
And Hikari's like, more candy? With a happy face. Just a happy face on her. Yep, she's very eager.
He bids you to follow. Do you follow?
My
Are we all together now, I guess?
Are we all well rested?
Yeah, we're all well rested.
Yes.
Okay, so everyone should have their health and magic all set.
Yep.
You know, I came early with the intent of, like, placing all the tokens, and I totally forgot.
Yep.
I'm sorry about that.
yeah, I'm currently carrying Katai. On my back.
Bar is going to look to Arizel and say, I trust you've made your preparations.
In a moment I will. But once we have been, and he puts the air quotes, introduced to our reward.
Very well.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, I imagine Hikari has put most of his brother's things in her own bag of holding. For her brother's sake.
So, you travel a little bit and you come to a small cottage nestled in between other small cottages in a section of the city known for small cottages. On the yard, a dog is sniffing a bush. It was a little overgrown, so there was plenty of real estate due to a sizable land available. Apart from the weeds and the bushes, the sign, strikingly clean and pristine compared to the rest of the land, stood out in view. Written on the sign in almost terrible, illegible handwriting is Home of the Deviants of Chaos.
Oh my god.
Mayor Man steps forth and says, "Here is your new home!
Oh my
Everything
god.
inside the fence is yours. We didn't know how you wanted it, so we didn't furnish it. So here's the catalog of what the local furniture shop has. They can deliver it."
We have
And
our
it
own
pauses for a
house.
second, and then says, this sign wasn't here yesterday.
Wait,
What does the sign say?
it says Home of the Deviants of Chaos.
There's
Oh.
also like a little note attached to it.
I read the note.
Something about like a critical quest to go talk to... just a moment.
There's our own house, Hikari. Our own house.
William Walker.
Walker.
Never heard of him.
William Walker.
Yes. He's... Arizona remembers that he's in charge of like a quest counter, the place where you get quests and news and such.
In other words, he's in... Oh, yeah, so yeah. Arizal says, yes, I vaguely recall him. He is the one you go to if... Well, he's the one budding adventurers head off to when they are looking for a monster to slay or some such.
Ah, okay.
I have spied his dealings through the windows of the monastery before, but I never, well, bothered too much after that.
Well,
But
we'll look into it later. But first, new house.
Enjoy your new house, he says. And then
Thank
he leaves.
you. Hey, Hikari, wake up. Wake up. We got a surprise for you.
I look to Indra and say, perhaps we should check to see if there's any traps or whatnot in this place.
There's so much space in here.
Bar steps into the place. He glances around. He walks over to a corner and then he sits down. This is my corner now.
Okay. You can do whatever you want with that corner then.
Thank you. I will.
Arizal honestly groans a little bit, and he just says, "How much would you like to bet that they will charge us more for the furniture than they did the house?"
I mean, I think we got the house as a reward for taking care of that warlock. So,
I'm not sure this is in fact a house. There isn't even a kitchen.
I mean, we can totally install a kitchen in here.
Is not a house. This is... It's a big empty shed.
Exactly.
In other
We can do
words,
so much with it. Think of all the possibilities.
Let's not forget, we're about to make a trip to the Helllands.
yes, that's right. Well, now that we have been introduced to our reward, I suppose we can settle on furniture later. We all need to be prepared for the journey ahead.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to. When we come back from the Helllands, I want to be home to a nice, comfy bed or something. Besides, we have all of this gold burning holes in our pockets.
True, I suppose. If there is anything to buy for the house, we can afford it.
Oh, don't be such a spoiled sport. Good to know.
Yeah, she was thinking to herself.
You were thinking to yourself, oh, okay.
So do you guys go do your errands now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. With even more stuff to buy.
Yes.
Before he leaves, Arizel looks over to Bar and he says, "Is there anything you wish us to get you before we leave?"
I require the item I have already told you about.
The knowledge you were seeking.
No. And he points towards Katai.
Right. Of course. My apologies. I forgot for a brief moment.
Yep.
He nods.
And, oh, sorry. Arizel walks over and he provides just a quick question, Brain. It's about 500 gold for a bag of holding, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Bar is going to actually hold up a hand and say, "You are the one paying for it. You give it to him."
Very well then. I'll take care of that. And he shares pleasantries with Bar and heads out.
Alright, Bar will curl up into a ball and take a cat nap.
Okay. So, errands, what were you doing?
Desdemona is heading to a bookshop.
Okay. Desdemona is going to a bookshop to buy a book?
Yes.
Okay.
And then later I'm going to buy a couple of potions of greater healing.
Okay.
Yeah, Gwen is gonna go get her new cloak
Okay.
that she commissioned from that one Shadow Dragon.
Indra is gonna go find Dennis.
Both of you guys would have to actually be going to the same place.
Okay.
Just a moment.
And yeah, Ikari is coming with me. And I guess Kitai too, because he's still unconscious.
Squish.
Wow, that's a
What?
big head.
Enlarged fox.
So you find
Mhm.
Dennis.
Reduced fox.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Great, have you finished my sword?
Out of character. I actually have not thought about it that much. I was actually wondering if you like your reach.
And
Would you be interested in the glaive? Or glaive?
I have a thing for that. I gave you my sword and a bunch of dead dragon parts. Then I ordered a dragon slayer. Have you?
You specifically ordered a Dragon Slayer. Okay.
Yeah.
That was out of character, by the way. He says, yes. I have finished both of your items. He
Yay!
pulls out the Dragon Slayer. It's your great weapon plus Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
Extra 3d6 against dragons. Okay.
Yeah, keep that away from Gwen.
Yeah, please. I may be humanoid, but I'm considered dragon as well.
And then,
Yeah, Dragon Slayers are no joke.
let's see.
Nope.
This one is. I know it's in here. There it is. He pulls out. What kind of armor are you currently using anyway?
Me? Studded leather.
She's in glamour studded leather.
Yeah, it's glamored studded leather.
Well, he pulls out a dragon scale cloak.
Ooh. I can actually wear dragon scales.
Or whatever it is. It's essentially armor plus dragon scale.
Yeah.
It's medium armor, so Gwen can wear it.
Yes, I can wear it, and it's not considered metal.
Correct.
It is made out of all natural material.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm
for the
probably
purposes-
resistant. And I'm probably
Go ahead.
resistant to necrotic damage or something
You would
similar.
be correct.
Yay!
For the purposes of the dragon and resistance, your cloak is shadow and necrotic.
Ooh.
And you see slight tinges of pink in it. Like when the light reflects off of it just right, there's pink. Kinda like
Take
those,
it.
those cars that have a special paint job on them.
Haha. Okay then. I liked it. Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
I'll put it on later.
Okay, who else is doing errands?
Arizel buys himself a well, not himself, but he buys himself a 25 gold's worth of silvered powder, and he also buys a bag of holding.
Okay.
For Katai. Okay.
And also, alongside that, he also goes to visit Frey. Hoping
Okay,
she's-
are you going to all visit Frey together or separately?
Yeah, we're gonna go visit Frey while we're here.
You know, probably, you know what? For the sake of time, we should all go and visit her together. So we'll just take care of our things, and then we'll head out.
Okay. Weren't you gonna do something at the temple?
Yeah, yes, that's right. Right. I dropped that corpse off with them to see if they could speak with the dead with it.
Okay. Upon leaving the temple, you notice something odd. You look over to the side, and you walk up to a bush, and there's a ditched nun uniform in there.
A what?
A ditch.
Nun uniform.
Oh, ditch non-uniform.
That one. Yes, that one.
Ellie Army.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
Yeah,
that.
I mean, he's lived in that temple for quite a while. He would know what a non-uniform looks like.
Yep, no, she was the one who did it.
But yeah, he wouldn't know she's the one who did. So yeah, he picks the uniform out and he gives it a look over, see what he can deduce from it.
Do an investigation check.
Alright, give me a moment. Investigation.
I mean, I imagine in the ability to walk through walls isn't something isn't a conclusion he'd immediately leap to.
Yeah, true. It's just like what tangible evidence she would leave behind.
You can't think of anything, but you have this feeling in the back corner of your mind that something suspicious happened.
Yeah, was it particularly rainy when Team B was around?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Alright, well, Arizal
Only
just
you had someone who could smell it.
Well, Arizal just returns the clothes to the temple and just tells them that he found these discarded in a bush nearby.
That's odd. That's where we were wondering where that pair of clothes went. It's vanished about the same time the statue did.
Then perhaps it is easy enough to assume that whoever stole them also took the statue and used this to slip by everyone.
That's kind of actually disturbing thoughts. We're going to have to take a look at our ranks.
He's a master of the sky.
Thank you for letting us know about that.
There's no trouble. If your investigation turns anything up, please let us know. That statue is important.
I agree.
Well, and Arizal bows to them and he leaves and he goes to give Kitai the hold on. He goes to give Kitai the bag.
Gwen is currently has Kitai.
But yeah, he approaches them and he says, Kitai, a moment.
He's probably away at dinner right now.
Oh, right. Sorry. You know, we'll save that one.
Well, dinner hasn't gotten here yet, or my dog is barking. That could be it.
Okay.
Alright, sorry. Anyway, so yeah, he approaches Kitai and he says, Kitai, a moment if you would please.
He opens his eyes, looking a little on the droopy side.
Yeah, good morning.
And Arizal hands him the bag of holding.
He seems to like subconsciously take it and slings it over his shoulder there and drifts back off to sleep saying, "Thank you."
It is father, you should think. It was his idea.
He's had it right.
But yeah, after that, Arizal just heads out. His stuff is done for now.
Right. I'll be sure to get in with bed so you can sleep there.
I'm gonna go see if dinner's here.
Alrighty.
If you don't hear from me in like 5 minutes, you know what I'm doing.
Alright.
Okay. So, gonna go hire a carpenter and get some furniture.
Okay. I remember looking this up at some point in time, but
Yeah, she has like almost 5,000 gold to spend.
okay. So the formula that I have found on the internet, where is it? For furnishing, we're going to go with the general rule that 1 gold piece equals 20 USD. So you would look up what you want to buy, figure out the price in USD, and then convert that into gold pieces.
Oh my gosh, math.
You know what? We'll take care of that on our off time. Forget it.
Okay.
So just go see a carpenter, have them hire them for whatever. And then
Rain?
we'll short out the price later. once
It's
we get that.
furniture. Just make it like 5 gold or something. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money in olden times.
Guess that's true.
Like
Yeah,
5
bear
gold
in mind.
each.
Yeah, bear in mind, copper and silver are what people generally use in the world. Gold is for the rich of the rich.
Right? Yes, that's true. Forgot about that. So yeah, we'll go with 5 gold pieces per each thing. For now.
Okay.
If it's smaller,
Also
it
buy-
might cost
also-
less.
Also buy some walls some interior walls while you're at it.
Yep. That's why we're hiring a carpenter.
And a kitchen.
Yep. We should probably come up with a list.
Like I
Of
said, we'll
things we
sort
want
out.
in our house.
Like I said, we'll sort out what we want later. We'll just say for now, you've done the math and you've bought everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's over with. Let's go visit Frey before we leave.
Brent, how much do potions of greater healing cost?
Let's see.
I think a normal potion of healing costs about 50 gold?
Healing 50 gold, greater 200 to 250 gold, superior 2000 to 2500 gold, and yeah, you're looking for greater healing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it would be about 200 to 250 gold.
Okay. And any idea how many potions of greater healing they have in stock?
I'm going to say they have 5.
I'll buy the whole lot.
I'll take your
Buy all of
them.
Apparently, you buy everything.
No, just all the 5 potions of
That's
greater
what I
healing.
meant. You guys have a tendency to buy everything of what you want.
So that's 200 gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's 200 gold each, so that's like 1,000 gold for
Okay.
5 potions of greater healing.
Yeah, 1000 gold.
Considering what we're up against, spare no expense.
Okay. So you all visit Freya then?
Yeah.
Yep. Assuming everyone has done their shopping.
Yep. Also, before I forget, who wants this ring of protection? I kinda don't need it now.
Hmm. Well, perhaps it could go to Kitai.
I'll talk to him once he wakes up.
I am perfectly fine with how I am right now, but we shall discuss it later, I suppose.
Okay, I'll just hand it to Hikari for now to hold on to. Very, very expensive ring. Please keep it safe.
So, you approach the building that appears to be new.
Yeah, I saw this earlier. It caught me by surprise.
It's made of iron and it's got like a smokestack. And you hear the sound of clanging. Clang, clang, clang. What do you do?
I don't think knocking is going to be heard in such a loud environment, so I just walk in.
Arizel follows.
Okay, so you enter the building. And you see several assistants. And they go, hello, what are you here for?
Oh, we're here to visit a friend.
You're here to visit Frey. She's usually not to be disturbed.
Oh,
Tell
I'm
her
gonna
that-
say that Frey probably overhears this conversation.
You hear the clanging stop. Surprisingly, despite all the noise, Frey has learned to pick out the sounds of certain individuals.
And
And-
customers.
She pulls the gauze off her face, and she gives a smile. Now, you will immediately notice that the inside of this place is pretty much entirely made out of metal. There's steam vents and smoke slowly billowing out from the building, and there's small, odd contraptions that are pulling along metal pieces that are oddly shaped and you're not really sure what their purpose is. And then in one corner you can see a couple of the assistants working on screwing things together, and there's also this one very large contraption that's sort of square shaped, and there's some weird wheels on it. Like, they're wheels, but they're also, it looks like they're made out of some sort of rubber material.
Mm.
She invented
You
a
mean-
car.
Ray, my friend, it's been a while.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. What day is it? What year is it actually? That's a better question.
It's been a couple weeks.
Wow,
Yeah,
only a couple of weeks.
You've been busy.
Yeah,
You made yourself- You made yourself quite the enterprise here.
Well, I had a lot of money, so I figured, well, why not show my my town up? You know, give them the old finger in the business.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, we got a house here now.
Oh wow! Don't worry about furniture. I will build everything for you.
Oh, we already hired
No,
a
the
carpenter.
walls, I forgot to include those.
Oh.
It wasn't a very good house.
I'm surprised that it.
More
I'm
like
surprised
a
it-
Sorry, go.
I'm surprised it didn't collapse because of the lack of support beams.
And Hikari's just tugging her.
Oh, you know, I've got the
yeah.
perfect thing for you, Hikari. And she pulls out this small mini version of Hikari. As in, it's a stuffed doll in that it has fur and stuff on it. And yet when she puts it down and winds it at the back, it starts walking on its own, robotically.
And it's just waddling.
Yep,
She made a clockwork Hikari.
yep.
That's adorable.
I hope she made one of Kitai too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's
Katai's
one for
got this
Katai
thing,
too, and she shows the one for Katai, and when she winds Katai's up, it looks around worriedly as it sort of shuffles along.
Oh,
By the way, during this discussion, when you notice that she looks older,
did you
Are
get
you
taller?
feeling? Are you feeling all right, Gwen? Not
no,
Gwen.
not Gwen.
Yeah, I
Frey.
meant Frey.
Yeah, what do you say?
You look a little older.
I mean, that's odd, I'm a gnome.
Eh, it's
Damn
something I
question.
noticed.
I'll make a trip to the cleric place, you know, where you go to get healing. I'll make a trip there,
The temple.
Yeah, there has been a bit of a ghost outbreak.
I do have a
lately.
day off in
But,
2
we took
weeks.
care of it.
I do have a day off in 2 weeks. I'll get it taken care of then.
Alrighty.
Oh, yes.
Maybe- Maybe we should consider bringing a cleric here.
I'll see what can be done. I'll take care of that before we leave.
So what can I help you with?
Yes. I do have a personal project in mind, but I will speak to you regarding that once everything is said and done.
Done and done. I got a couple of hours here or there between. And she runs over to the not a car contraption, and she motions to it and says, "Ta-da! I call it a locomotive."
It'll never take
seen
off.
anything like it before.
This contraption allows you to travel on roads without horses.
Yeah, Desimono looks at Frey and says, I doubt it'll ever take off.
Well, I hope it does. I've put my entire fortune into making these.
How
does it
powerful
work?
is it?
What were you saying, Arizona?
Sorry, he looks at it curiously and he says, how powerful is it in comparison to a horse?
Oh, it's about twice as fast.
That's as fast as a
This-
horse?
Yeah, see, we got this thing called, we call it horsepower. Basically, that's how fast it can go compared to a horse. This thing is about 5 horsepower.
Wow.
So it's about as fast as 5 horses.
That is certainly impressive.
Kind of want to test drive it, but Quinn cannot drive at all. She has no proficiency with land vehicles.
But, well, we, aside from
Frey
all of that,
noticed the Hikari notification.
Oh yeah. And Ashwin kind of lowers down to her ear and says, "Oh yeah, Hazel and Desdemona are a thing now. Just so you know."
Oh, weren't they already?
They are now.
I mean, it was so obvious. I mean, no offense, Arizel, but you clearly had the eyes for her.
Yeah, it has always been pretty obvious.
he clears his throat and he says, yes, I am sorry that it was so agonizing for everyone.
So painfully obvious. And you were so oblivious to it all. It was adorable.
It was insane how utterly blind you both were to the fact you both liked each other. Like, I even had this, and she opens up this small box and shows a sign which says, "You both like each other." Okay? I had this whole plan to basically explain it to you both. You know, I was gonna tie you up and kidnap you and then put you in a room and put up this sign and just leave you in there for about a week.
Well, a succubus beat you to it, sadly.
That would do it.
A bit, that is a bit extreme, but again, I apologize it took so long for everyone.
Anyway, what can I help you with?
No, me, I was just visiting.
But actually, I do have one question. Frey, since you have begun your enterprise here, how good are you at creating magical items now?
Oh, I dabble. I mean, I'm no expert, but I can pretty much make most magic items if you give me enough time.
Very well then I will think on some commissions. I may get you. I may, call upon your services.
Write a list. Leave me write a list and I'll make them, and when you get back I'll tell you how much it costs to get them made. Okay?
Very well then. I have finished my preparations for now, so I should be ready for tomorrow. Oh, and Frey.
Yep.
He holds out a hand to her, and he says, "It is good to see that you are thriving here."
Oh. Frey just goes and gives the stupid snake a hug.
I hope you've found a home here, like I have.
Yeah, I mean, these people, and she looks to Arizel with this look of just amazement. These people let me boss them around as long as I pay them.
Well, it is a small fishing village. If you can provide better jobs, then I'm sure they will pretty much put up with anything.
I mean, we haven't had that many work accidents. There's a clang from the background. And then someone sighs and says, And he goes over to the sign that says days since last accident, and he changes the 2 back to a 0.
Well, stay safe, Frey. I'll go and grab a cleric and bring them over before we leave.
Alrighty. And Frey looks to the picture and then she says, you know what? I'm gonna make you the best rapier. Well, I won't. Not the best. I do have some. Like, I am limited a bit by my materials, but I'll make you the best. Frey returns the hug.
No. Yeah. Curry wants a rapier.
So, anything else you want to do? Just write down. Send me a list of what you want made, and I'll get it. And I'll talk to Brain about what to make and such, etc., etc.
Alrighty.
Any-
Sorry.
Anything else?
I think everyone's covered. Anyone want anything from her, or?
No, I'm pretty good for now. I just got some new armor.
Alright, but Frey will give the Clockwork Twins to Hikari and yeah. Yep, they're all yours, Hikari.
Yay! Mini me and mini Kikai.
When you're next back in town, I can show you a bit of how to keep them maintained if you like, Hikari. You could soon be making your own little toys, huh? There's a business for them, I tell ya. There's a business. Well, I need to get back to work. That clash was probably the boiler exploding again. You don't know what a boiler is. Anyway, I will talk to you all later, okay?
Okay.
And remember, if it doesn't kill you, it's okay. And she turns and heads back to the forge she was working at.
No. For the dragon scale armor, I'm not entirely sure what kind of armor it's going to be.
You can decide what kind of armor it is later.
Yeah, okay.
It is, but it specifically says scale mail.
Yeah, but it can be any armor.
Scale mail is a form of medium armor.
Yeah.
Any form of medium armor, let's see. I'll look it up.
Okay, so you guys leave Frey's area.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go investigate the critical quest?
Yeah, we did get a notification for that, so yeah,
We did?
it was when we were shown our home, there was like a note pinned to it.
Okay, I'm gonna make it a breastplate.
Okay. So you go to the quest counter, and you see Walter William Walker. He turns around to face you, and he is a red male dragonborn. He wears glasses, likes books, and wears a simple shirt and pants. And he says, "Hello, how are you guys today?" Someone submitted a quest request at some time recently, and I thought you guys might be interested. He did give me much detail saying something about things need to be secret and such. It was a neon bipedal fox in the he's probably still in the city, most likely. You can't miss him, and he seems to be the kind of person who knows more than he should.
I think we know what you're talking
Well, tell
It's
him to
either
find
Joseph or
something
Dennis. One of the
How
two.
about- Well, tell him to find something else. We got business in the Helllands. Indra leaves.
Hmm.
We will hear him out, but we cannot guarantee we will help. We have more pressing issues.
Okay. See you,
Quick
see you guys
question.
later. Mm-hmm.
What color was the fox's fur? Was it red or blue?
Dennis is cyan.
Oh, well, Desmond was
Joseph is red.
asking. Yeah,
Yeah.
Desmond was asking the quest giver.
He said, yeah, the fox that submitted the request was neon red, which is that one.
It's such an enigma, that one.
Ah, so it's Joseph.
So you travel around, and you find him, and he seems to be talking with some NPCs. Do you greet him?
I wave.
The NPCs alert him of that you are trying to get his attention, and then he turns around and says, "Hello, what do you?" And then he just stops and gives her some noticeable pause while his eyes scan over all of you, and then he says, "Can I get back to you in a moment?"
Okay.
Okay, so he finishes what he was doing, or the socialization with the NPC he was talking to.
I'm back.
And he looks back and he says, just a moment. Sorry about that. What did you want to talk about?
You left us with a quest?
Yes. I think I will give you that quest later. Something a bit more urgent came up. I would like you to handle first. I recently encountered an insanely cursed artifact in my travels, and after I've some studying, I have determined that the curse needs to be removed from it lest something terrible happens to the world. He pulls a shoebox-sized box out from behind him. I managed to seal the abomination in this box. What I want you to do is take this box, and he pulls a letter out from behind him, and this letter to Healer or Nixa, and assist them in removing the curse from the item in the box. She lives in the haunted forest of Lost and Found in the Hut.
Well, it is on the way towards the Helllands. I suppose a quick detour would not go on.
Yeah, we were heading over there anyways. Might as
Is there
well.
something you need to do over there?
We were just going to pass through the woods and over to the Helllands, so we might as well do this along the way.
Yes, I have family there.
Just as long as this does not take too much of our time, I suppose.
Out of character, Team B arrived after the letter arrived, and you guys are not going to arrive before they arrive. So, I'm attempting to have you guys mention something about something, so maybe someone would deliver said letter. End of out of character. Sorry about that. Well, I wish you luck in getting over to the Helllands.
Alright then.
Is there anything you might want me to deliver, since you guys might take a little bit longer?
Yes, I suppose a letter or whatever to the other place. I don't know.
Are you talking about... Out of character, are you talking about Ozul?
Yeah, a letter to Ozul.
Yeah, we need to send that letter to Ozul. Canon.
Desmona pulls out the letter she had prepped for a second letter she had prepped for Ozul and hands it to Joseph. Deliver this to Count Ozul Grigorov of the Helllands. His castle is just overlooking the city of Haven.
Okay, I will do so. I wish you guys luck in taking care of the artifact.
Okay.
And he teleports away.
Make sure not to open it. Oh, he's already gone.
Okay, if he could teleport and he was going to get there faster, why didn't he just bring in the artifact to the woods?
I have no
Drag.
But supposedly he seems to be the sort of man who has a million things to do and not enough time.
He is an enigma, plain and simple.
I just hope he delivers that letter in time.
Also, Kitai, I'm pretty sure Hikari has a couple presents for you now.
Well, Kitai would be just about waking up now anyway, since I'm back.
Yeah.
Right, so keep an eye on what she says.
Yeah, I take Kitai back over to Hikari. Are you well enough to walk now? The back's get tired.
So.
Okay.
Well, my back's gotten lighter.
Alright. Well, we got you a couple of things to help you with the whole lots of items situation.
So Hikari is showing you the dolls.
Yeah, the dolls,
Setting up
the
at
ring
end
of
and setting it down.
protection.
You were here when that they were mentioned, right?
Actually, no.
No.
Okay, Lola, you want to describe them again?
Okay,
They're
so
two wind-up dolls.
there's a stuffed toy of both you and Hickory. They're covered in fur, you know, they have your clothing on, and they have a small wind-up thing on the back. And when wound up, Hickory's robotically walks, and yours robotically walks but looks around afraid.
Waddles.
Oh, wow! Where did you get these?
Frank made them. She's been busy.
Yeah, she has.
Also, you can have this ring of protection I keep passing on.
You don't need it?
Not particularly. I'm usually not in any risk of endangerment. Also, I got some new armor. You need this more than I do, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, now you have a ring of protection.
And what's that? Like 1+1 AC?
Yeah, it's a +1 AC plus the +1 to all saving throw.
Just look up Ring of Protection in the index and then drag it onto your character sheet.
It should be in here somewhere. It looks like someone went through and organized things. Here you go.
No worries, I found it.
Alrighty.
I'm not complaining about the organization, though. Organization is great.
Yep.
Unless it's Organization 13.
Yep. Okay, so I can probably delete this. There we go.
So did you guys head out then?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys head out. Just a moment. Big map.
And I'm pretty sure Arizona also gives Kitai the bag of holding at some point.
He already gave Kitai the bag of holding.
Oh, right. Okay. So now you don't have to worry about carrying too much stuff.
So you guys head out. And you enter the forest of lost and found.
Yep. Trying to find someone in this wood to get rid of the curse on this strange box. I'm just gonna call it Pandora's box from now on, so nobody opened it. Not
You guys
quite.
enter the forest, and you guys are just, walking along. The path isn't very clear, though, so
Okay, everybody stick
someone
together.
needs to be navigating.
Alright.
Who here has proficiency in survival besides me?
I do.
Okay, I'll roll as well. Hey! That was a 10.
Yeah.
I'm the navigator. Navigator. Eh. Because I look like an alligator. Okay.
Ashquid knows the way.
Yep.
Alrighty, so she's leading us.
It's like,
Hi.
this forest is no problem for a druid like me.
Excellent. So you guys navigate through the forest, and while you are navigating, you hear a click.
What?
And it comes from underneath.
Wait, what?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What's happening?
So Hikari, the explosion noise happened underneath you.
What? Oh no!
But that's all.
Didn't I check for that, though?
There was no explosion. It was just a noise.
So
What
she
was
stepped.
that? I'm pretty sure with my nat 20 I would have spotted something like that. He's like, yep, don't step on that. Be careful of that.
She stepped on one of those screaming doormats.
Or
you
she
look at the
stepped
ground.
on a twig.
And you see a button. What do you do?
That is a
It looks
weird
like
button.
Hikari stepped on the button.
I told you not to step on that. So I put on it.
I'm thinking when the explosion sound happened, you probably reacted and moved away from the source.
So yeah, you're not standing on it anymore. It's just a button. I wonder if you can pick it up.
Okay, is there a nearby heavy rock anywhere?
Would I know this?
What would you use the rock for?
To keep the button pushed down.
Okay.
Well,
tries to pick
Arizal
up the
is
button.
looking for a rock. Glenn, are you trying to pick it up?
Hikari's trying to pick it up.
You successfully pick up the button. It's not attached to the ground, it's just self-contained.
Somebody must
Okay,
have
never
lost
mind
this button.
Okay, never mind then. I thought that she stepped on the button and she was holding it down or something.
No, she wasn't holding it down.
Right, so I completely forget what I'm doing. I'm just looking at this and I just keep moving.
Okay.
Okay, she
So you guys
tosses it.
continue without the button.
Okay, goodbye, button.
Let's hurry and get this Sarah
You were
done.
found and now you are lost.
You continue your travels. And after a little while, the one I was looking at was okay. Yes, should be over here.
Okay.
Also, I want to move you guys over here.
Ooh.
So you are traveling. You come across a camp of 5 dead kobolds.
I am immediately unnerved.
They seem to have been reaching for their weapons, but they're dead, and they have no cuts or bruises.
Let's just keep moving.
Yeah, let's keep
Yeah.
moving.
Let's get out of here.
I don't want to know what may have caused this thing.
I'm gonna sniff the kobolds.
You're going to
Hikari's
the kobolds?
Hikari made a perception check.
They smell like kobolds.
Dead kobolds.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick one up and take a bite of its hand, see if it tastes any good.
No! You know they're like tiny dragons, right? It's very unnerving.
Make a bite attack.
Okay.
And it's more like a constitution.
You successfully bite off a finger. But I'm not entirely sure kobolds are technically delicious or not.
They're like tiny dragons.
Or edible, for that matter.
Yeah.
So it doesn't taste too good.
We'll go with that.
Alright, I'm gonna sniff the other creature then.
They're
they also
all
like good
kobolds. They're all kobolds.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright,
Let's keep moving, please.
Desdemona calls out to stage whispers to Bar. We need to keep moving.
kobolds are good eating.
Yeah, well, we don't want to be here so
Then-
that
Then
we don't want to be
put up
here
the
where.
bag of holding, and we'll keep moving and meet them on the road.
Alright, Bar's gonna
Wait.
put them in the bag of holding then.
Oh my
All of them?
god.
Yep.
No. I'm just gonna make an investigation check on the one over here to see what actually killed it.
Dead
I don't
kobolds
know.
are dangerous, guys. There's nothing unusual about it.
You can't seem to tell.
Mind if I try?
Sure.
Okay.
And Hikari has made a perception check.
I mean, my passive perception is 16, so...
Did you get this?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
So, how well versed are you on aberrations?
Oh, jeez.
Aberrations?
As an eldritch
Yes.
creatures.
Do I need to make a history or
You
arcana
may
check?
need to make a nature relevant check or something.
Alright, nature check. Let me find it.
You
Apparently
have
not
no
enough.
idea.
Yeah, not much.
Alright, so before we move on, what does Hikari and Bar see?
Hey, Hikari, a moment.
Something made
It seems
this.
like there is like a dark leather cloak on the ground.
Wait, don't. I don't know what that is. Do not touch it.
Like about tierish. Does that show up if I do it on the GM layer?
No.
No.
Here.
I see.
Bless you. What is that? Wait, no, don't. You don't know what that is. Sorry. Oh. What is that?
Whatever it is,
I don't know what that is. It's black and I don't like it.
It looks like a cloak.
Plagues aren't good eating. Bar is just gonna continue dragging the kobold corpses away.
Let's keep moving.
As Desdemona's trying to say, something killed this. Something foreign to me.
Oh,
It's a bunch of
Okay.
dead kobolds that we know are dangerous. There's nothing unusual about this. Let's just keep going.
okay, let me pick this up and investigate it.
You decide to pick up the cloak.
I am picking up. Is it a small scrap of cloth?
It seems to be rather sizable.
Hmm.
You are picking it up though?
Would Hikari know if it's like dangerous with that perception check?
It looks like a cloak.
I'm gonna risk it.
Okay. So, you lift up the cloak.
Oh.
Here, let me clear this real quick. Okay, roll initiative.
Well,
Gwen, why?
I was curious. I'm sorry.
You got advantage. You got advantage, Woodward. Don't forget.
And after you told me not to touch it.
I'm sorry. It was either me or somebody else. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, at least.
Why did it have to be anyone? We could have just kept going.
Yes, I was actually thinking of shoving Gwen just to get her moving.
And you're late.
Late.
Okay.
I knew it.
What are we fighting?
So, the world's turned and nothing of interest happened. Bar is surprised, Katai is surprised, Indra is surprised.
Indra is not. Is Indra surprised? I don't think so. Because barbarians.
If she's raging.
Oh, she rages right away.
No. No, if the first thing I do is rage.
Is the first thing you do rage?
Yes.
Okay. Do you attack the cloak?
This was a mistake.
You think?
I'm sorry.
Rage, reckless attack, great weapon master.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey,
Got a certain little bit.
that's an 11.
That misses. Unless you have advantage. Do you have advantage?
Reckless. That's an 11.
Okay. With reckless, you do hit.
Sorry, I realized I forgot Bartholomew's initiative.
Yeah, Bartholomew is also surprised.
Well, in any case, ignore. Okay, actually, I guess this is correct because this was a great weapon master attack. So that's 21 damage.
Was it a great weapon master attack?
Yes, I said that at like 3 times.
Okay, apparently I didn't hear that. You missed.
Oh, okay. Well, again. Okay, does a 14 hit?
14? Yes.
And okay, that's 23 damage.
Okay.
And that's
it. All of your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. So, actually, wait. It is his turn.
Here's the monster's turn.
It's the monster's turn. So,
I just tried picking it up. Oh god.
it goes to bite you.
Ah!
Advantage.
Yeah, it does.
And
wait, where even is it?
Yeah, my armor class is 16 now.
It's right here.
Where?
Right above Gwen.
I didn't even see Gwen. Something.
No. Roll 20, why?
I mean, because I don't see Gwen anywhere. Where's your token?
Does that help?
Is my token over hers? No, it's not.
It's here.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm right above you.
Are you? I don't see your token. Weird. Let me refresh and then just keep going. Sorry to me.
Okay.
Let me refresh.
Okay.
So, Poker has advantage.
Yeah, my armor class is 16 now. Oh god.
Cutting words. Cutting words. I can't get on roll 20 right now.
Cutting word.
You can do your cutting words.
It's a D8. Roll it. I can't.
Here, I'll roll it for you. D8.
Okay.
Minus-
Okay.
So it's a
Minus
-7 to his attack. To his damage roll.
-7 to his damage.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do attack or damage after he makes his attack roll, but it won't do anything on a nat 20. So
There. Now I can see. Okay. Now I can see better.
So yeah, it's a -7 damage.
So the cloak moves on its own accord, and then bites where your head is. You are blinded and unable to move, unable to breathe.
Oh. How much damage do I take?
You take 22 piercing damage.
Ow.
Is that the base?
That is total.
Total.
-7.
Yeah, with the -7.
Okay.
Oh god.
And then, let's see, one with that, and one with the. Come on, roll 20, really? Okay, fine. I guess I'll put it in manually. Apparently, the tail attack is not in the stat block, but it is mentioned.
But he's
What
also
was your
doing a
AC
tail.
again?
He hits me again, even though I'm being smothered.
Oh,
And
it
then-
has advantage against you.
Oh my god.
What's your AC again?
It's
Was-
16.
16? Okay, the tail misses. Gwen is surprised. Dustin is surprised. Arizona's surprised. Hikari's surprised. It's the world's turn. Nothing of interest happens. Bar, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm gonna activate Hunter's Mark. It's my first turn. It's my first turn, so I'm going to. So I have 40 movement, not 30.
You were surprised on the first turn, weren't you?
On my first turn.
Oh, okay.
At the start of your first turn of each combat.
I'm pretty sure Brain's right about this.
Okay, well, I don't get that then. Okay. It's 10 feet there, I was there. Let me turn off Dread Ambusher. It's not my favorite enemy.
It's an aberration, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, being smothered to death.
Yes, I'll move 30 feet and put a Hunter's Mark on it. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Bar doesn't have any ranged attacks?
No.
Okay. Katai!
Help!
Okay, he's going to step back. And how many feet is it? And I'm going to Scorching Ray.
Hey!
I mean, it'll hit it even though it's smothering me.
So
Is
the
this
first
fine?
and the third hit. So that is
It's just 16. I didn't fire up.
Oh, okay. So
I wish I did now though. Look at the
The cloaker takes 8 damage, and Gwen takes 8 fire damage.
Wait,
Ow.
what? You didn't tell me it was gonna hit her.
What? Actually, that would be kind of obvious, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm
My
being
bad.
smothered.
She's attached, or it's attached to her. Yeah.
But it's scorching ray. I always figured it was like a laser or a precision laser or something like that.
Do you want to reconsider what you do now that you know that it'll hit her?
Is there anything I can do that won't hit her?
Unfortunately, it does not look like it.
You have magic missile, don't you?
Yes, I do. Suppose it's the only thing I can do.
So we're gonna nullify that one roll? Okay.
I'm making an informed decision this time.
So, Edward, am I correct with the interpretation of the thing I posted in management?
So that thing takes 8 damage.
The creature takes 8 damage.
Michael.
Hello. Hello.
Marco.
Hello.
Brain, we're waiting on you.
That would still hit her. Are you sure that's what you want to do?
I just asked if there was anything I could do that won't hit her.
I think I said
Brain
there
doesn't know
wasn't
your
anything
spells.
that I could think of.
Like Wed, I did magic missile because Wed said it wouldn't hit her.
I showed Wed the thing.
Or wait, was it Wed that said that, or I can't remember.
In an intelligent world, it wouldn't hit her, but apparently, the word precision attack doesn't mean anything to this creature.
For now, we will just have it do 6 damage to the creature for now.
Just all the damage to the creature, okay. And its precision.
But future attacks, it's attached to her.
I have something that can help get free her. Just wait till my turn.
Please do, because this is annoying.
It should work, hopefully.
Indra,
Just
it's your
gotta get to my
turn.
turn.
Oh. Well, now that
I'd like to mention, actually, should I share that?
And stop dithering and let me speak. I'm gonna try and rip this thing off her.
Okay. Make a strength check.
You're gonna hurt her.
With advantage because you're raging. Oh my
It
God.
seems to be firmly attached.
Wow.
No.
Is that all of your turn?
Does that use my full action?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
I'm pretty sure doing that uses a full action.
I mean, there was an action they were trying to rip it off, right?
True, yes. Can take its action to detach it by succeeding on a strength check. So yeah, that is your turn.
Alright.
Bartholomew, I didn't sort into the thing, so go ahead and run his turn right now.
Green, you're muted. You're muted again.
Sorry. Bartholomew's just gonna move ahead to see if he can try and help.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
The cloak is
Ow.
going to make a bite attack against its unfortunate victim.
Ow.
But I do believe this is with advantage because it's attached.
Yeah.
Cutting words again.
Okay, are you using this against the attack roll or the damage?
The attack one.
Okay, roll your d7 or your
This is-
d8.
Said it this time. Whoop, wrong one. Dang. Not very big.
Keep in mind my
Gwen,
armor
this
class is 16.
Unfortunately, that's just barely not enough.
Dang.
Dang it.
You take 12 piercing damage, Gwen.
Ow.
Gwen, it's your turn.
Dragon breath.
I'm gonna say it has disadvantage because you are breathing into its mouth.
Yes.
Even without disadvantage, it fails miserably.
Okay.
It takes 7 poison damage.
Does it get off of me?
No. There are some ideas I have, but if I give them to you, then they are not your ideas. And
I want this thing off of me.
I have a plan.
Okay.
I might have something that could help too, so just there.
And Bartholomew's in the perfect position to help me.
Okay. I guess that's my turn then.
okay, it's Desdemona's turn.
I move over here, and with Bartholomew's help, I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the thing.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Let's see. Must succeed on a wisdom save. Not sure you can help with wisdom saves, can you?
Edward?
No, it's not
Nope.
helping.
Nope.
Okay,
Advantage for
Okay,
you,
so-
nothing to his saving throw.
okay.
What's the DC?
Let's see. With 14.
14? I'm sorry, it passed.
Rats!
Arizona, it's your turn.
Okay. Taking
Yeah,
dash action.
imagining with the dragon breath, you just see a burst of green mist erupt from it.
Alright, dash action, move up here. That's what I'm doing next turn.
Okay. Hikari, what are you doing?
Well, I don't know if it's gonna work. Luckily I seem to know freedom of movement.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
Yep. I have the spell, so, and it's the only 4th level spell I know, so in a concern, I'm gonna cast it.
Hey, you cast freedom of movement. You want to drop it in the
I
chat?
am trying. I have lag. Please tell me it
There
works.
we
Okay,
go.
good.
One living creature. Yep, me. I just have one hand out.
You know, basically I grab it with both my hands and just concentrate as hard as I can.
Hey, it's the world's turn. Nothing of interest happened. Bartholomew. What are you
pressed the
going
wrong-
to do?
I pressed the wrong button. What happened? I didn't hear what
Okay.
happened.
Okay, quick question. Who needs help more?
Me.
I mean, from a little bat.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss?
You didn't miss much.
Did it not work?
Indra,
I
would you
get-
like some assistance?
Well,
would
she
you like
has
some?
to move on her turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indra, would you like assistance from a little bat?
I have no use for it.
Arizona could probably use it.
All right. Bartholomew goes over to Arizil and he assists him,
Okay.
and that's his turn. Basically, the only thing he can do.
Bar, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to move forward and I'm going to attack.
I mean, All you have to do is pull me out.
Okay, I'll pull her out.
Make a strength check.
I don't think she needs to make a strength check.
It says the target can expend 5 feet of movement to escape, not someone else.
Oh.
Regardless, that succeeds.
Okay, that's my turn.
You
Oh my
successfully
God.
detach the cloaker from Gwen.
Okay, that's my turn.
Oh my god, thank you.
It's Katai's turn.
Okay, can I actually hit the thing now?
Yes.
Yes. It is no longer on your friend.
Right. Now I do the scorching ray.
Okay.
All of those hit. Let's see.
That's 27
19.
damage.
Boom.
It seems to be having a bad day.
Good.
Please get rid of it.
Indra, it's your turn.
Rage,
Still,
attack, great weapon master.
Okay.
It's a 20.
That
Yeah.
is a 20 with advantage.
It's
Do
great
you
weapon
deal
master.
more than 1 damage?
Yeah, he's dead.
How do you want to do this?
I just cut his head off of and then keep walking. Can we go now?
Yes, let's go.
You successfully kill the target.
And Desmond goes over to Gwen and shoves her forward. No more dawdling. Let's go.
He's crying. I
When he's
just
crying, is that what you said?
Ikari kind of rushes and walks beside Gwen and then hands her 2 potions of healing that she has still in her bag.
Oh no need. I can help myself.
she still looks kind of worried at Gwen, like, are you sure?
Yeah, I got this. It's fine.
So you guys continue to travel through the forest. Do. Moving all these tokens back in case we need this map again. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back to full health. Thanks to my little dragonfly friend. Well, that was traumatizing.
Just a block of death teeth.
Bartholomew flies to your collar, Gwen, and just nestles in it and gives you a comforting nuzzle.
Oh, thanks.
So, while you are traveling,
Follow.
you encounter a werebear wearing a pair of jeans and a park ranger hat with Smoggy written on it. And he approaches the party.
Hello.
He says, "Only you can prevent wildfires." And
Oh
then
my
he proceeds
God.
to give you a lecture on how to.
Indra ignores him and walks past him.
Oh, no worries,
And
sir.
in 5 minutes in this forest, and I'm much more interested in causing one.
No worries, sir. I'm a druid. I know how important it is to keep the forest safe.
And Desmond proceeds to shove Gwen onward.
Oh, come on.
We're on a pressing schedule, Gwen. We need to go now.
Oh,
Why
fine.
again?
Because Joseph apparently thinks the world's going to end if we don't deliver this box.
Well, and we'll let him run his own errands next time. We have vampires to kill.
Yes, that I agree wholeheartedly, because this has just been a massive waste of time.
Okay then.
They still have this box though.
Desmond is completely disheveled at this. Let's go. No more detours. We deliver the box and get out of here.
Let's find that hut and go.
Okay.
Hikari kind of looks a little concerned at Desmona and then like reaches in her bag of candy for her to like try to help her down and offers it to her.
Basically, it's her way of saying taking a chill pill.
Desmona thanks Hickory and takes the candy. Thank you.
You guys seem to be interested in just getting to the location. I was thinking we might spend a session going through the forest, but you guys don't seem to want to be doing that.
Are you
This
trying
forest
to?
has not endeared itself to us, Brain.
Oh,
Let's see. Are you?
This forest has not endeared itself to us, Brain.
Are you trying to like grind
I
us
guess
up
that's
or something, Brain?
I don't have the destination prepared because I wasn't expecting you to want to go through the forest so quickly and have no patience with it.
Yeah, now you know how I feel as a TM.
So
We want to pass everything and just get to the point. Yeah. Unless there's something interesting in it, then we can try. But it doesn't seem like there's much else besides just enemies.
So if it's interesting, you're okay with it then.
I mean, that's me, but I can't say it's the same for everybody else, of course.
Interesting is relative.
Same here.
I almost died.
Well, see,
And Indra
if I
didn't
had
want to
touched
be.
it,
Indra
Gwen,
didn't want to
then
be
that
here.
would have been me. That would have been on my head.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have been able to handle having that. So
Yeah. Also Dragon Breath.
I know, really.
Desmond was also grumpy because it was the first time she ever tried casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and it failed her.
Yeah. Well, anyways. Let's keep going.
So you guys would rather skip the rest of the forest encounters then?
If there's one more, it's fine.
Okay. Let's see. Going to choose one of these, maybe.
How many did you make?
This is Lala's table.
Hmm.
I just made what you asked me to make.
I'll just say you move on. And I don't have the map in question. Oh, right. One more thing. Ash remembered. So, you continue to travel route along, and you find a strange-looking axe.
After what just happened, I ain't touching it.
Yes, I am investigating it before touching it.
Roll. Oh.
I
it-
suck.
it
Yeah,
looks
you have
like
no
an
idea what
axe.
this is. You don't even
Anyway.
know whether or not it's an axe.
I'm gonna give it a sniff.
Yeah.
Smells like an axe. Upon closer inspection, you notice that it's probably a bit more powerful than just an axe. Like it might be a magical item.
Arizal just walks up to it, grabs the handle, and just passes it up over to Indra. Stuff that into the bag and keep going.
And Indra. One moment. gonna roll something real quick. Someone tell me high or low.
Hi.
Hello?
Low. So Indra goes to drop. So Indra goes to drop it in her bag of holding, drops it in, and drops it on the ground. It said, and does not notice.
What?
Yep,
That's unfortunate.
he basically just dropped it and moved on.
Well, that's unfortunate.
She's not too. Indra's not too. Yeah, Indra doesn't really trust anything in this forest at this point.
So basically, everybody.
Is there no one who can tell if this thing is cursed or not?
I mean, I have this stuff. I have detect magic available.
Yeah, I do too.
Fine,
But
detect magic quick, and then we move on.
Okay, I'll use detect magic quick.
It appears to be a magical weapon.
Oh yeah, it's magic.
Yeah,
But what
is it
kind of magic? That's the question.
Yes. But is it malevolent? That's what I want to know.
No.
Okay, Desmond holds out her own bag of holding. Just put it in mine and let's go.
Okay, we'll deal with it later.
I'm gonna try to pick it up.
Desmond put it in her bag. We're moving.
Yeah, Desdemona already got it.
Okay, fine.
So, you continue to travel. And you encounter a small hut after much tribulation and forest navigating.
Rest, bed.
Yeah, Arizel at this point walks up to the door and noticeably very harshly bangs on the door.
I hear a voice saying from inside, "Come in."
Yep, opens the door.
Be polite about this.
I can see everyone is looking like disheveled and has twigs in their hair.
Gwen just looks tired after almost getting eaten.
Bar is eating the kobolds.
Stop eating those.
So you see a fur-bulk in a deep purple cloak with silver hair leaking from the shadows with glowing velvet eyes. Her stature is huge, towering over all of you. She stands before a table with the disemboweled creatures. For the arm was that of a dragonkin. It seemed like she was taking creatures apart and putting them back together.
And I immediately leave the building.
Indra just unceremoniously plopped up the Hux on a magic table. Oh, this is a cursed item. Apparently, you have to do something with it. All right, we're done here. Bye.
You handed the letter?
I just hand her everything we were supposed to hand over.
Okay. She looks at the letter, and after reading it for a moment, she says, if you could stay for a while, I could use your help with this.
Indra's already gone.
Nope.
Arizel's on his way out as well, and he just looks over his shoulder and he says, "Next time, tell Joseph to handle his own errands.
Wait.
This was too much of a bother."
Bar lifts up a hand and says, "We came all this way. We should at least see what she wants."
Okay. I'm just not very comfortable with the fact that she has dragon bits all over the table.
Well, we might as well make sure that whatever's in that box doesn't kill everyone.
Fine, we're already in this deep. Might as well go all the way.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry, by the way. We've had a long day.
She looks at you and says, "Yeah, it looks like you guys could probably use a rest. I have a number of beds you could use. You can take a nap in them. Extended rest if you want to. Is that what you guys do?
Are the blankets on the bed black by any chance?
No.
Okay.
Apparently, I should have worked on the description.
Yeah, that's kind of where you went wrong there, Brian. Anyway, continue.
Anyhow, you guys take an extended rest then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
You take an extended rest. When you wake up and you return to the main room, it appears that she has drawn a magic circle of sorts on the ground.
Do
And
I know?
those who are proficient in Arcana can determine that this is like a really massive dispel curse like circle, but there are modifications you don't recognize.
Huh.
She
Ooh.
gets into the center and she hands each of you a candle and says, "Here, would you please stand in these locations on the circle?"
Okay.
Can I roll
Hikari,
Can I roll insight to make sure we're not sacrifices?
Sure. You are not
20.
sacrifices.
Thank goodness.
You can just ask her if this is gonna be something excruciatingly dangerous.
After what latched onto your head, I'm
That was
being
my bad, okay?
well, Hikari looks really curious. She intrigued too, so she like grabs a candle, looks to the lady like, "What are you doing?"
You are helping me with the casting of the spell to dispel the curse.
Okay, Hikari looks really interested now at the sound of that.
Oh, we're actually dispelling something. Okay.
Very well then. Let's get this over
Let's get
with.
this over with.
So, you all take your positions,
Yep.
and some of you notice that she casts some sort of force cage around her. She says this is just a precaution to keep the bad things in.
Oh boy, I think I know where this is going.
Oh boy, be ready for a fight.
So, she does invokes the circle the first time, and everyone gets to make a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Alright, here we go.
14.
Against charm, that is.
13.
Wait, aren't we already charmed? Oh my god, I failed miserably.
Oh no.
And Drow get advantage.
So it's just a straight roll.
You didn't get it.
I think Andy also, with the Ring of Protection, is a 16.
And are we all within 10 feet of Arizona?
I'd imagine you guys would be, depending on how big this circle is.
I'm going to say, do you guys have a preferred arrangement of people?
How big is the circle?
Just say what happens, Rain. Doesn't matter. Just do it.
Okay, so Gwen and Hikari are next to Arizel, so they get the bonuses.
+3. They get +3.
Okay. So let's see.
Is
Gwen,
17.
passed. Arizel, you passed. Actually, wait, disadvantage?
Yes, because you told me disadvantage.
That's right. You
The
failed.
13.
Did my roll go through? I can't see it.
Yes, it
Lala
did.
passed. Katai passed. Desdemona failed. Indra failed. And Hikari failed. Those of you who passed feel this connection suddenly just ripped from your brain. And you are stunned for 10 minutes.
Ugh.
Actually, wait. For D10 minutes. That would be 1D10. For 1 minute. The remainder of you hear the voice of that kind god in your head in a not so kind tone say, "Kill her."
Oh my
What?
god.
Hey, which person the nice god says to kill you? What's up with that?
Oh,
Oh my god.
She makes some changes to the magic circle and then invokes it again. You get to make another wisdom save with this normal.
Except everyone else doesn't get to
Everyone
make this.
who has not passed.
Who has
And-
not passed?
Yes.
I'm guessing
Okay,
Andrew
so that's
still
great.
doesn't pass because as even though she has advantage on charm, against charm.
Okay.
I have counter charm as well
Everyone
if it is being
but
charmed.
Indra passed. You also feel some connection get ripped out of your brain to some distant entity. And you are stunned for 6 minutes.
It's not a charm thing, right?
I think it's definitely the charm that we had all this time. And I think Indra is the only one who is.
Indra is the only one who's not stunned. The voices say, yeah, she needs to die before I lose any more people.
Indra, please.
Yeah, it's still telling me to kill you. I mean, what's his problem with you?
She says, I don't know. As she modifies the circle and then invokes the circle again. And you get to make a wisdom save. Well, you already have advantage, so
I don't know, give her +5 or +10 or something.
yeah, we'll just add +5.
No, let's. Oh, come on. Let's see how long we can keep this going.
Oh my god.
Come on, guys.
This is
For the first time since we entered this forest, I'm actually having fun.
Okay, so
And besides, Indra isn't exactly that smart to begin with.
for the sake
Instincts.
of fun, you failed somehow. It says, yes, you should definitely kill her now.
Okay, he says to kill you. Okay, he says to kill you right now, and he sounds kind of annoyed with me now.
Yeah, Arizona.
Okay, no, now I start talking to the voice. Okay, so what's your problem?
Talking to the voice.
I've lost connection to your party members, and I don't want to lose you too.
Ew.
Come on, you come on, I don't, wait, connection? What connection are you talking about, man?
You're charmed.
Your brain then remembers when Dennis destroyed the statue.
Indra wasn't there for that.
He wasn't?
No.
God, try and cover his ass.
Yeah, that's the reason why. I don't know.
I think you just see a vision of a statue shattering.
So, are you going to attack her or not?
No, at this point, like, this is the first Indra's heard about any kind of connection. So she's gonna want an explanation from this god, and she's going to want it now.
Let's see.
Well, I'm waiting.
So just double checking, you were not there when Dennis broke the statue?
No, I kept walking.
Okay. Well,
now I remember. Indra kept walking because she didn't want to talk to Dennis. Yeah, Gwen showed her version of the statue, and that was the statue that broke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was me.
At that point in time, this nice, kind god informed you to act normally.
Yes, and as far as we know, we were not charmed.
Yes.
Because he He said, and I quote, "You are to act like you are not charmed."
Loophole.
So Indra is under that effect. So Indra is now under that effect too, but she's not aware that she was ever charmed, but she was never aware of being charmed to begin with.
Loopholes.
So yeah, she's still waiting on that answer.
Yeah.
I think you just created a paradox.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I am so lost.
I Indra'd my way out of a curse. I'm so happy right now.
Good boy.
While
love
you're
that-
waiting for your
I love that.
response, the person in the middle of the curse circle seems to be genuinely confused that you are not uncursed yet. And she makes some more changes to the circle.
Make another wisdom save, I guess.
Yeah. Are we all still like stunned, or are we?
We're all
Um,
stunned, yeah.
I'm going to say that those who succeeded on the first one are probably no longer stunned. Enough time has passed. You also are. You also gained a couple level of exhaustions.
Oh god, my head!
Oh wow!
Oh my god. Oh god, I feel like throwing up.
Yeah, it feels like something was just ripped out of your head.
And this is the first group?
Yes, we'll go with that. So everyone else, all the other ones are still stunned, and Indra, for some reason, is still cursed. We don't know why.
I think Indra needs to make one more saving throw. For real
Yes.
this time.
So the nice kind god. Let's see. The nice kind god is very annoyed that you are not doing what he tells you to.
Hey, hey, I agreed to show the statue around. I never agreed to any murder. Now, what the hell is this connection? And because this was not in the contract.
Swear.
Too dumb to fool.
Make a wisdom save.
For real this time.
Yes.
16.
So, you start to hear a sentence that seems to be a variation of "you don't have a choice," but it's cut off. But halfway through the sentence, it's like cut off, and you are stunned for 5 minutes.
Oh my god. So everybody except for the ones who passed the first roll are stunned for 5 minutes.
Yep.
Hikari's basically curled up on the floor, like whimpering in pain.
Oh god.
No,
Yes,
Indra looks like she's kind of trying to stand back up.
No, you're stunned. You have no idea what's going on right now.
The person in the center of the circle dismisses their force cage around them and asks those who are no longer stunned, "How are you guys doing?"
Horrible.
She starts
have the
casting some
worst
spells to make you
migraine.
feel better.
Sorry, what was that?
She starts casting some spells that will help you feel less blah.
Yeah, something to get rid of exhaustion. I have 4 points of exhaustion.
I wasn't there for any of that, so yeah.
So Bard doesn't have to do any wisdom saves. He's just like, what happened?
Oh dear.
He's just sitting in the corner, just watching everything happen.
Well, Hikari kind of, even though she feels really like bad right there, she goes over to the lady and she like grabs hold of her pant leg, and even though she looks kind of tired and hurt, she kind of gives her a bit of a desperate look.
All right, one more thing. I forgot this. This is important.
Oh god.
Suspense. Suspense. Marco.
Hello.
I'm surprised the Swearjar hadn't acted up against Indra.
I don't think it
Take
did.
care
I
of
didn't
that
hear any
later.
swear.
We'll take care of that later.
Wait, you're surprised what?
That
Well,
you're
it was a large circle of remove curse. What were you expecting?
I didn't think you were gonna allow it or not.
No, but wait, no, you were surprised. What didn't affect Indra?
the Swearjar.
I did not hear her swear. Apparently, I
Me
missed it.
neither. I
She
didn't hear
said
her swear.
ass.
All right. I'm gonna have to ask you to make a wisdom saving throw against the jar.
It's a normal wisdom save. 15.
So, some of your hair turns pink.
Okay.
No,
Pink
but
streaks.
Indra. But okay, Indra. When the stun wears off, Indra stands and back up, completely oblivious to the pink hair, and she goes, "What was that?"
Everybody is
yourself,
exhausted.
God. Doesn't realize he's like
You
look,
wait
I
for
know
the
you're
god
upset
to
I didn't-
respond, but there is no answer. It's like you.
I know you're upset. I know you're upset. I didn't kill her, but you can't always have what you want. Now explain yourself.
Whoa.
You try to listen to the god, and you realize that there's this now big gaping hole where your conversation with your god happened, and
What
it's
is
like
this, a silent
gone.
treatment?
Desimona's grasping her head with the worst migraine ever, and says, "Shut up, Indra."
Oh my god, stand up.
Quiet down. I'm having a little talk with Mr. God.
What is just on the ground?
Yeah, Arizel's the same. He just groans as he's rubbing his hand. He says, Indra, as funny as it perhaps is for you to hear this, but I think the voices aren't talking anymore.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I know. I can hear they're not talking. I'm asking them why.
I think we were charmed. We were charmed this whole time by that stupid
God,
statue.
you didn't charm me? Next move, man.
Well, while Hikari's kind of like curled up on the ground in pain, we'll see. A little itty bitty sound comes from her, and he goes, "Oh,
What? Wait a minute. Hikari, did you just say
Indra,
something?
Indra is also having this splitting headache, but she's too irritated at the god to care.
Hikari.
Was it just the migraine, or did I just hear something come out of her mouth?
No,
Hikari,
she
say
did
something,
speak.
real quick. You okay?
Hikari's kind of too exhausted to actually say anything or realize that she actually did say that. She's just still curled up, giving off. You can actually hear it too, giving off small little whimpers in pain.
Oh my god.
It's gotta be a hangover.
No, she is speaking.
Well,
I can hear her.
Holy
oh my god. Okay, before we get into any more of this, we should probably take a long rest.
Yes, I like
Yeah.
to stop the pounding in my head.
Same.
Hey,
Yeah,
God, if you pull stuff like charming us, we're gonna have to rethink our relationship.
Desmona pathetically crawls back into bed.
the healer says, Go ahead and take a nap. You guys kind of need it. I will explain what happened tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, Indra. Indra's just. Yeah, Indra's still standing there, glaring to space. It's waiting for the voices to explain themselves and why they've been behaving so.
Oh my god.
The healer looks at you and is like, "Are you okay?"
Hey, stupid god's giving me the silent treatment.
Oh, is that how they identify themselves? You won't be hearing them anymore. I severed your connection to them.
Getting ghosted by a god.
Yep. By a self-proclaimed
Well, now
god. Okay, I imagine we all just take a long rest.
Yep, you
Can
all
we get
take
rid
a
of
long
all of
rest.
this exhaustion? Can we please get rid of all of this exhaustion?
I'm going to say you eventually get rid of all the exhaustion.
Okay.
You wake up.
I know we did, but Indra was again too irritated to notice.
So you all wake up the next day, and you see Dennis's booth inside the building.
What?
Where did that
Hello.
get here?
How are you guys?
Horrible.
How did you bring that thing in here?
Is he referring to the booth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He thinks for a minute and says, "I have my methods."
I'm sure you do, because you're a wizard. I don't understand wizards.
So,
Hey,
what are you
that thing-
doing here?
I'm here to explain what just happened. Apparently, while you guys were visiting the Isle of Dread, something managed to charm you or something.
Yeah, I'm aware this time.
I remember. It was a,
recall.
it was a statue we found. Two statues, actually.
Yeah, there were two statues, one of them got broken. But we were still charmed?
Yeah, so step 1, find those vampires, kill them. Step 2, go back to the Island of Dread, send a strongly worded letter to that god.
I'm
Or,
being-
we could kill this god.
Uh,
That's an option.
question. Is it even a god?
I don't think it was a god.
Little one,
It's a
are you
god
awake?
Yes,
Kitai,
Hikari, Ty. Are you still
Kitai,
alright?
Kitai groggily, he sits up and opens his eyes, and starts rubbing his eyes, saying, "What happened?"
We
You
were
were
charmed,
charmed.
but the healer got rid of it.
So, after a while, you actually notice that Joseph is present too. He
What?
says, "Well, yes, you see, the statue has a tendency to spread the curse to everyone who is unable to repel it mentally, and we need to get rid of them before they take over the world.
Oh.
And I didn't really have a better way to send you here to take care of this other than what I gave you.
Well,
Well,
explains a lot.
I'm sure you understand."
Yeah, now we
you-
understand.
Well, you appear to be a fan of teleporting everywhere. You could have simply just took us with you.
Wouldn't that have looked a little suspicious?
That is also true.
Suspicious to everyone else or suspicious to us?
Suspicious to the voices.
What would it matter? You would have dispelled it anyway.
Hikari, you actually hear her kind of grumble a little bit sleepily because everybody's too loud. And she tries to curl under the blanket some more to try to go back to sleep. She's still
Yeah.
tired.
Luckily,
As
we
of it-
think the curse is more or less contained. We should be good as long as no one goes around showing a statuette to everyone in the city.
Okay. We haven't seen that
I like-
statue for a while now, though.
And then he just goes, I looks at Indra.
It was still a cool statue.
If
No,
I
it
recall,
wasn't.
its twin is missing.
Yes.
Yes,
and-
that is kind of unfortunate, isn't it?
Yes, and I can attest to this. It appears that someone had the sheer gall to dress up as a nun to sneak in and steal it.
For the record, Milan is still not charmed by it.
She's working on it.
But yeah, after that,
Yes, I am.
Arizal slithers over to Hikari and he just says, "Hikari, are you up?"
Mm-mm.
And
Did I just hear a sound?
Yeah.
Yes, as I said, she was making sounds earlier, but no one seemed to notice my.
This
No one
never
seemed to
happened
hear me.
before.
Kitai just his ears perk up, and he just goes, "What?"
Hey?
Hikari begrudgingly sits up, her hair a mess, and she looks like still half asleep because you're still exhausted, and she looks to everybody with a look like, why are you so...
Bar, while Hickory is starting to wake up, grabs her by the shoulders and begins to shake her lightly.
What?
Hikari kind of looks a little bit taken back. She's like, huh? And
You
then
are
her
speaking.
ears perk up when she hears her voice this time.
Oh my god!
She kind of just now she's awake. She kind of just sits there with her eyes wide open, just staring at Bar, who was shaking her first, and then she slowly looks to Kitai with like a bit of a fear, but also hope on her face. Like,
Yeah,
did she just hear
is
that?
just wide-eyed. Everybody is wide-eyed.
Hikari, you spoke.
She's still just there shocked, and then she slowly opens and closes her mouth like she's afraid to speak, but she wants to speak. She's afraid to speak, but she wants to speak. She can't decide.
But yeah, Arizal lowers his head and he gives her a tender smile and says, "Hikari, when is it that you call me?"
her lips trembled a little bit, and she feels tears coming into her eyes, and they soon start to fall. And then she says, "Stupid snake."
Ah!
And immediately her tears just start running down her face, and she immediately grabs Arizona to a hug, and she just starts wailing. She starts crying like crazy.
Oh my god! Group hug.
Arizal again pats her.
Desdemona is wide-eyed and covers her mouth. Who's having the bad feedback?
I think it's Wed.
Yeah, it's Wed's Mike.
No, that wasn't bad feedback. I accidentally tapped it.
That's nothing it then.
But yeah, what was Desdemona doing?
She was about to say, I guess that Dispel Magic did more than
Spell
just...
curse.
Dispel Curse did more than just exorcise that demon.
And Hikari's just now like rubbing her crazy, just like with little hiccups so you can actually hear. And then she looks to Kitai like, and then she softly says, "Kitai."
Yeah. Hikari, you just said my name.
She gives a like, I did.
It's been so long since I heard you say my name.
Oh god. You're making me cry now.
I want to cry, man. It's been so long. Yeah, so it's basically she just gives a big old smile that she wraps into a hug, and she just keeps saying over and over, "Kitai, Kitai, Kitai."
I got you on the belly already.
Kitai just sobs happily into her shoulder, saying, Hikari, you can speak again.
She just nods happily against the shoulder, and then she looks at everybody, and she gives a big old grin with still tears in her eyes. She goes, Desmona! And then, Gwen!
What?
Looks
Sorry.
like you got something new to show Frey if we ever go back to Homdir.
Who made her? Yeah.
Later.
And then she looks to Vierna next, and she just gives a soft smirk. She goes, Vierna.
You mean Indra?
Andrew.
Indra, my bad. Sorry, Vierna.
Raw. Yeah, Raw. Yeah, that's the.
Followers
Raw,
Mayhem.
Yep.
Vienna would have removed that curse 2 levels ago.
Yep. I don't
Anyway,
doubt that. And then after that, she looks over to Bar, still hugging Kitai, of course, and still tears in her eyes. And then she gives a big old grin. She goes, Candy lizard.
Bart looks to his arm and then sniffs it, and then he says, "Am I candy?"
No, you gave her candy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she just giggles again and wipes her eyes with a smile. She goes, Bar.
Yes.
She could talk.
I
She's
am
been
aware I
silent.
have been telling you for the past long rest or so.
Yeah, she's been silenced this whole time, but now she can talk.
Indeed.
Oh. This was certainly a long time coming.
This is a miracle.
Yeah, Hikari just keeps just kind of sniffling and rubbing her eyes, and she's already like drenched all her face. Her eyes are red and that. And then she looks over to the lady. We don't even know. Wait, I don't know. We don't even know her name, do we? And who did it?
We just call her the healer.
Joseph told you her name was. Moment.
I think Joseph mentioned it.
Oh, excuse
Yeah,
me.
but I don't remember because I suck at remembering names.
But that was back
Me
in
too.
Homider. But
Or
Oh,
Tina.
there we go.
Or is she still there?
she's just watching patiently, as well as Dennis. And it looks like Joseph may have left.
Okay, well, Hikari slowly lets go of Kitai, so simply giving him a smile. And then she stands up on the bed, and then she leaps up and grabs and hugs onto her.
She returns the hug.
And then Hikari's just mumbling over and over, thank you, thank you, thank you.
We really can't thank you enough for this.
Dennis says, if you guys are done celebrating at the moment, I have managed to make a box that dispenses rings that make you invulnerable, immune to the statuettes, or at least we think so, because I haven't been able to test them yet.
Rings that are immune to charm?
Immune to that charm, at least.
Immune to that specific charm.
Yeah, I have counter charm, but
Desmona has a thought and looks to Indra. You didn't show that statue to the Rivershire group, did you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, we'll worry about that later.
I mean, it was for me by the time we met up with them.
And then Dennis adds, we are working. I was going to work on a prototype to mass dispel this curse, but it requires select rare ingredients. And I was wondering if you possibly obtain them while you are out and doing your stuff for me.
Hikari wipes her eyes and immediately says yes.
What sort of ingredients?
Ingredients to make a magical item. The first item that you need to obtain is called the Liberty or no, it was Just a moment. I don't remember offhand.
The first word, stupid snake. Yes.
I know. I'm so happy. I was trying to figure out what do I say first. What do I say first? What do I say? For like the first official like sentence or word that comes out of my mouth, and I love that. The first thing that comes out is stupid snake. Yes,
That's the best one.
The first thing I need you guys to obtain is a liberation orb from Mount Liberty. It's a orb about yay big, and he like indicates like maybe about the size of like a crystal ball, and it has rainbow colors, and it's extremely fragile. If you break it, it will go off like a bomb. So you need to handle it with care.
Yeah, I imagine it has like a lot of arcane energy just packed in there.
Okay, then here's the thing. You can teleport. I'm sure you can get there much faster than we can.
I think. Oh wait, I'm thinking of Joseph.
Then again, he's also a wizard. Wizards are not that strong.
I'm sure you probably have a few mercenary friends you can perhaps hire to take care of you while you find the orb.
He takes for a moment and says, "I think you guys would probably be the best fit."
And why
And
is
then
that?
you
Well, thing is, we have prior commitments. Come on, guys, we got vampires to go kill.
This is why I said while you're taking care of other things. It's not a top priority at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she gives a bit of a look because she really wants to thank them for what they did, and she goes, "We do along the way."
He tosses you a device, and he says, "This will let you know if you are near any other ingredients other than the liberation orb."
What does the device look like?
It looks like a little something you would use to detect metal within our world, or something like that.
Dowser.
Yeah, or
A
something like
dowsing
that.
stick.
And upon, I'm just curious. During the button events, who is it that took the orb?
The what?
The what?
The button?
Oh, at the beginning of the forest, we came across a button.
No, before that.
Okay,
This
button
is
event.
the place where you picked up the orb, and the floor act as a trap.
Oh,
that
yeah.
that
was ways back.
Yeah, Frey took that.
Oh.
She's in Hometer.
You can say it was in. Never mind.
Perhaps you will be able to find other ingredients as well. But if you could visit that mountain at your earliest convenience, that would be great.
Any other places we should be aware of that might have the ingredients you're looking for?
There are some ingredients in a mine near Nettletown, but I am not sure if you are ready for that yet. There have been reports of mind flayers down there.
Oh god, no thank you. Not ready for that.
Well, Picard kind of just takes the sticks and then like puts it away so that way she can help out later when they're done with what they're doing.
Okay.
You say we're not in it, we also say that we're the best fits.
He thinks for a moment.
I'm
Bar.
pretty sure we're the only one he knows about.
Bar speaks up and says, "They're probably busy."
I suppose so.
And he's just trying to save your feelings. I do not have those feelings, but I imagine that could be a reason.
Well, that makes sense.
Alright, well, here's the deal. We will keep an eye out, and if we so happen to find these ingredients while we are taking care of other business, We will see what can be done.
And then when you're done with that other business, it would be nice if you could take care of this next.
We'll
Right.
see.
Hikari just nods with a smile, and then she jolts and she goes, "Oh, right," remembering that she can speak now. Old habits die hard.
Yeah, you're gonna have to adapt to that now. It's gonna take a while.
Hikari grins to Gwen, nodding again, and continues to wipe the remains of what tear she has in her eyes.
Well, I suppose before we leave, a thank you is in order. So, thank you for saving us from that curse and for relieving worry of hers.
So Dennis puts the I think he mentioned the box. He puts the box on the table and says, if any members join your party, this box will dispense a ring for them to equip. It then proceeds to dispense a number of rings equal to your party member count.
So 8 of them. Or 7 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I take a ring. Now that I have a free finger for a ring this time. I imagine it doesn't require attunement.
It does not.
Okay.
Hikari grabs
Because
one.
that would be cruel.
That would be cruel.
Hikari grabs one and grabs another one, and then she gives one to, holds up one to Gitai, and she smiles. She goes, "Here."
Gitai is able to see the ring through the tears in his eyes and takes it, saying, "Thank you."
Of note, the ring will become slightly toasty when it is actively repelling the effect, so you know that it's repelling it and other stuff.
So, in other words, if we are in the presence of the curse, it will warm up.
Yes, it will warm up so you know that you are in the presence of it, but it won't warm up so much to harm you. It will never be enough to harm you.
So it's not like heat metal. Got it.
Okay, good.
It's just warm enough that you're like, oh, you can feel it.
Yes, so you realize that it's telling you something.
Fair enough.
Alright.
With that said, it is time we finally leave this forest.
Yes.
It's certainly better than when we got in.
Hikari kind of like leaps on the bed with a happy bounce, getting ready. She goes, "Worth it," with a big old smile on her face.
I suppose in the end it was. But, well, and then he looks at everyone and he says, you tell Joseph that if he needs Aaron's ran again, make sure that it's not as troublesome as this.
He says, I will be sure to let him know.
Very well then. Everyone, shall we leave?
Yes.
Alright then.
So you guys leave the hut, and that is where we're going to end it for today.
Yay!
Okay.
Thank you for attending and watching, everyone. I hope you all have a good day. Goodbye.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Hey, take that, stupid stink set.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Hanging by a thread, hung up on all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control.